that we have going into these games. But super passive bot lane on the same side too. I still think this worries me because now Fnatic tells
lanes, I guess it still functions that way, so you know, we could start to see this game start to turn in. It's telling me right now that the towers are going to get traded. That's my color casting.
fantastic.
I know. Well,
and who got the gold pipe?
He made last game around. This time, Drake is way less of an early liability because you've got the Cloud coming up first.
So with no Bard Q available here, did mithy skill portal level 2?
Oh, yes, he did. We flashed it. There's the magical journey. YellOwStaR follows through. That's a long one, and in comes Spirit, but they turn their attention to Zven, and he's desperately trying to out-trade and flash into that portal. He gets knocked up, but in comes Expect. Summoner heal, and that's first blood over to Expect.
Oh, we have to talk about all this again. Let's see how it plays out. Spirit.
That's going to be a 2 for 1
kill, but Expect comes in here with another really good reactionary teleport.
And flash! Oh,
he's dead.
Oh no, Spirit!
3 for 1 G2 Esports. And this minute to it, it failed in the setup where Spirit was revealed, but they
sitting in the pocket of Expect as well. You know, keep hitting that theme of starved top laners. Well, it's definitely not been the case for G2. Well, let's take a look at this one again. What happened in the mid lane? Febiven, well, he kind of got jumped on. This wasn't quite enough damage right in the beginning, but they did manage to polish him off, by the way. So even more gold on the side of G2.
Yeah, that gold advantage relatively less impactful, you know? If it stays at 2k gold for the rest of the game, great, but at the same time.
Yeah, right now they're going to lose this outer here. If G2 can grab another tower in the tower.
Focus fire on that tower. They did a good job bouncing the wave on the bottom lane, but Expect's already there catching it. Yeah.
I mean, they're losing ground rapidly on the side of Fnatic here. The gold just keeps on flowing. And G2 Esports, again, they do not have to
Bard or, yeah, maybe a CDR boots, especially if it would still exist, you know, to kind of...
There's no in for Fnatic. They just can't find any way to get a pick off. I mean, Spirit didn't have the impact he needed early on. There's the Jhin ulti. Rekkles is going to try to get a zone away, but...
Still have Arrow, still have all the flashes.
You've got everything.
They still have a magical journey.
Several, in fact. Oh, there's Tempered Fate. It's going to land onto Spirit. And in comes the arrow. It's going to hit him right in the back after the Nidalee spear. And Fnatic are running scared. Meanwhile, Perkz in the top spot. Remember, this is the defending champions of Europe so far, which is a title usually reserved for Fnatic.
Perkz, flash. No.
Okay, Room Prisons instead. Oh, he stopped.
That was not a failed combo from
Wait a minute.
LCS.
He's going.
No, he's dead.
Yeah.
Let's just...
I want to see what went to.
Rip Perkovic, that was a mistake. That was not a failed combo by YellOwStaR.
No.
Okay, everybody stop fighting. That was... I like Zilean in the 1-3-1 a lot more because Perkz has speed up. Perkz with Zilean would have not died there.
Oh!
Now Rekkles gets a spear.
Oh, and he is just evaporated. That is a whole lot of damage, and they stop him for a second. Tempered Fate, Trick, flashing away. Big Gnar stomps on the Goombas. It's YellOwStaR and Febiven that are going down, and one misstep. Huge punishment. YellOwStaR flashes away, but that's gonna be in him.
Double cosmic binding into the alley-oop, dunk from expected to the side like wall, and then the follow-up from G2. That was just
looking like that's the foregone conclusion.
Yeah. Love me some Bard combos.
Finally get to play-by-play something.
And he hops over and now is just waiting for the face check.
Oh, and they get it. There's a big combo, but in comes Trick to try and turn the damage around. They just don't have any. Teleport here. Desperation time for Fnatic. In comes Gamsu, but Perkz has already taken out YellOwStaR. Flag and drag, and into the chains they go. And that's not going to be nearly enough to take out anybody except for Perkz. Last tick of the Chaos Storm. Febiven, nearly untouched, but Expect starts to instantly turn that around and chase down not one, not two, but 3 members of Fnatic. Expect just going wild. And now Spirit tanking the spear, Trick hops on him, and that arrow.
Or later
I think it's like somewhere between 1 and 2, so the hair just keeps growing right now.
Yeah, right.
He's caught, but he's got a magical journey. It's gonna stop the Baron, but look, they didn't even need to finish it. Febiven, he's caught in the Tempered Fate. They chain it in. The Chaos Storm comes, but that's not anything that they needed. Expect, he's still 1v3. They turn to Rekkles, pounce on him, a double kill over to Trick, and it's YellOwStar's turn to fall. A triple kill for the kitty cat. And that's going to be base.
In terms of like blonde hair game, this wasn't domination in game 1. Well, guess what? This one is G2 just towering at shoulders above Fnatic, based all on that first play, and then super clean map play gets them 2 inhibitors and full access to them. Honestly, when you play the likes of SKT, etc., they're going to match you in individual skill, and then obviously strategy is required.
Yep. He locked the Baron. That's step 1, though, is getting that LCS title once again. Zven and mithy joining this team, trying to get their first LCS title, but they can beat the old kings of Europe and keep the dominance going. It looks like that is going to be the case, and it has never looked so easy taking out YellOwStaR, chasing Spirit. He might have 8 legs, but he's not running fast enough.
Yeah. But it's just an unfair battle at this point for Fnatic. They're like fighting with the kid sword.
Oh.
Have you ever played the Legend of Zelda games? Like the first free little sword that you get? G2 Esports.
Yeah, they're not lacking for money, and this Baron will start to put the final nail in the coffin. 28 minutes and down. Well, no, it happens to the scrim because this is at the point where you open mid.
This is where you say like GG well played, go next.
Yeah. So it's it's 30 minutes. I mean, this is just the slow march in. Fnatic, they know they've lost so much ground. We might see one blast before the end.
Yeah.
Gamsu EQs. He's going to get knocked by the arrow though, and there's a big Gnar. He's going to go golden for a second, and the Fnatic members start to drop. YellOwStaR going first. Zven takes him out. Gamsu goes for the dunk. The Chaos Storm, not enough damage, and they want to pad those stats, but that's Inhibitor. And G2 Esports 2-0 clinic on Fnatic.
Yeah, that phase where those 3 inhibitors were down at the very end. Fnatic, fine. That's what I love about that guy. He's always smiling. Fnatic taking it, honestly, reasonably well.
You have to take a loss like that in stride, even if there's not a whole lot you can do. Fnatic are definitely the kings of coming back and looking stronger.
I hope no fans watch this and is like, why are they smiling? They're not taking it serious. At one point, you've got outclassed and you got to go back to the drawing board. As a player that always used to get angry after losses, like I would always rage at myself after loss, and I would be so upset that my teammates would never be equally upset, because how can they not care enough? It is the wrong mentality. I think it's great to see that Fnatic here, honestly, take it with a smile. They know where they messed up. They can easily identify these mistakes, and they know exactly what they need to fix for next week. Hopefully,